mirrors uncut. Listen, it's smoking mirrors. Raw and uncut, it's smoking mirrors. You know what's up. It's smoking mirrors. Raw and uncut, it's smoking mirrors. You know what's up. Yeah. It's smoking mirrors. Raw and uncut, it's smoking mirrors. You know what's up. It's smoking mirrors. You know you hear us. Listen, smoking mirrors be the station. Them boys uncut raw, no hesitation. Just tune in, the vibes are so amazing. It's all real talk here, that's word to Jason. Shout out to Jay Lee, them boys on a mission. Gunning for the #1 spot, pay attention. Knocking out the competition, Sonny listening. In Detroit, serving game like a piston. Shot clock, jump shot, all net with a feeling. The squad set it off, cause a riot in the building. Syndicates to bed, this ain't suited for the children. And talk is cheap, when they speak, you see millions. Turn it up one time, if you looking for smoke, then pull it up online. It's right there. Look in the mirror, first glance, it's quite clear. That BMore got them scared like a nightmare. They blowing smoke through any city, take a flight there. And guaranteed to ring bells like a bike fair. Then Debo the whole set, they don't fight fair. Cause smoking mirrors gaining buzz like a light, yeah. You know? Raw and uncut, smoking mirrors, you know what's up. Smoking mirrors, it's raw and uncut, smoking mirrors, you know what's up. Yeah, it's smoking mirrors, raw and uncut, smoking mirrors, you know what's up. It's smoking mirrors. You know you hear us.
Yup.
Back again. Yeah, we're live, man. We are.
You heard me?
Yeah, I heard you, man. We live, brother.
My bad.
It's all good, man. It's all good. Big shout out to Puda Peso.
For sure.
Puda Peso with the lyrics, man. I always want to give special shouts out to Puda Peso, aka LL Cool C, aka
Mr. Airbnb.
All those good things, man. He came with the lyrics, man. Yup. We gave him the music. He laced it up with the lyrics. Came through, man. Thanks, Puda Pace. Welcome to another beautiful edition of Smoking Mirrors Uncut. It's your boy Detroit. Got the Kings with me. Got my boy Jay Lee.
You know what it is.
BMore.
Year.
Yeah, man. How y'all fellas doing, man? I ain't seen y'all in a while. Missed you.
Blessed.
Yeah, man.
Blessed. Chilling.
Yeah.
Working. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I know you all stuffed up right now too, man.
I know.
No snotting on the mic, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna try not to.
No boogies on the mic, man.
Yeah.
BMore, what's good, homie?
Same with me, man. I'm good to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's trying to take in this summer as best I can, make it go slow as possible. You know what I mean?
Right? Time is moving fast, bro.
Ooh, too fast.
It's already July 1st, man. It's crazy.
Sheesh.
It was just January 1st, 2 days ago.
Yeah.
I mean, we were quarantined for a while, right? But when you look back at it, it went fast as I don't know what.
Yeah, I know, right?
When you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
What you over there?
Well, my man Jay Lee making sure everybody know he ain't got that COVID. I'm sure people like, yo, he got that COVID.
You got that COVID.
You got that COVID. You better go get tested real quick.
Oh man.
The weather's definitely been beautiful. It's supposed to get hot for the next couple of days, so enjoy the weather, everyone. Kings, definitely get outside, man. Enjoy the weather with the family. Special times is always with the family, man.
Y'all doing something?
BMore.
Y'all doing something for 4th of July?
Who?
4th of July.
I already did my celebration.
What's that exactly?
We
celebrated. We good.
I already did my celebration.
I mean, I'm off, so I'm probably gonna be doing something, but I ain't got nothing special going on. Me personally.
Yeah. I'll be working, so.
True.
I already did my celebration.
I hear you.
Yeah. But yeah, special shout out to My man Cam Newton finally found the team.
Okay.
Only getting a base salary. I still don't get that. I still don't understand that.
How they was
He,
allowed to do that, right?
yeah, that's crazy, man. I don't understand that. The man is an MVP, a transcendent athlete, and he's getting paid a mill.
Mm,
He's getting paid as much as the backup.
crazy. We're not even going
I don't,
to go
I don't,
there with that team, bro. We're not even
bro.
gonna go there.
I just don't understand the logic here,
Yo,
man.
I can run down so much on that team. It's crazy,
Absolutely, from the owner all the way down to the trainers.
bro. I don't respect them at all.
Yeah, man.
I just don't.
Yeah, yeah.
Not, at least, you know what I mean? Like, as a Ravens fan, we are in disposition to the Steelers, but at least I respect the Steelers. You know what I mean? At least I respect the rivalry and everything that come with it. But Patriots, I'm sorry, man. It does feel a little bit lighter that Brady is gone, though. I will say that. Because they make him out like he's God's gift to football.
They're gonna find out he just was in a great system.
Bro.
That's what they're gonna find out.
Bro.
And he's old now. System. He's an old man now.
It's not that. It's always people, man, that don't really know football that's always talking about it. You know what I mean? They really don't know and see see everything. You know, I don't see the big picture, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Yep. Also, fat shout out to Netflix. Netflix has teamed up with Colin Kaepernick and Ava DuVernay to do a miniseries on his life. From the time of birth to the time to now where he's an activist. So hopefully that'll be out in the next year or so. That'll be interesting to look at for me.
I think it'll be an interesting look for everybody because a lot of people are very well. You know what? Maybe those people that are criticizing him won't even give it a chance. They probably won't watch it. But some of them do. I think they're going to get a rude awakening and understanding of actually how much he has really done. Right. You know, as if you need to, because I hate the aspect of, oh, you spoke out, but you ain't doing nothing. Like, just because he spoke out don't mean he got to do nothing. You know what I mean? Yep. But he doubled down. He does put his money where his mouth is.
Yep.
From everything that I've read and everything that I know. So that's what's up. But yeah. And Ava DuVernay, same person that did Central Park 5.
Yep.
So I'm expecting good things from that, honestly.
Absolutely. What's your thoughts, Jay?
Oh, I can't wait. You know, I think it's gonna be a good series. You know, I mean, he just going over the things that's happening now, but he was doing it back then. So, you know.
Yep. Yeah. I can't wait, man. Because just like BMore said, man. People will get an opportunity to look within why he did what he did, what he's been doing after that, and what he's planning on doing in the future. So I can't wait for it, man. Ava is a great director, a great story writer. Yeah. So I'm sure she's going to put it where it needs to be. You know what I mean? Yeah. In the right light, in the true light. So, hopefully people give it an opportunity and give it a look.
Hopefully. They will. Netflix behind it. Good Lord, that's like a double whammy right there.
I know, right?
That's what I'm trying to do. I need a Netflix series.
We need one.
Yeah, all of us.
We need one. All of us. Let's go.
Somebody contact Netflix for us.
Yeah, man. Before we storm the castle on them, you know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Smoke and Mirrors is ready.
Hey, BMore, you got an opportunity to check out that Versus Fab against Jadakiss?
Sure did.
Oh man, give me your analysis of the whole thing. I know my boy Jada was Jada was fried, so give me your analysis, man.
The boy was off, man. He came in there with the banana peel. You know what I mean? And he said he didn't want to start till he was tipsy, but he got there quick. You know what I mean? So, you know, your boy had to try a little bit of that out because he was.
What you got there, man?
You know, just
what you got?
You know, just a little bit of that.
Oh, it looked empty.
It is empty. That's why it was done. That's last night.
Oh, well, you didn't just try it out.
Oh yeah, I killed
You
that.
you
Wait a
beat it
minute.
up.
Wait a minute, you murked that in one night?
What? This little thing? This ain't nothing. That ain't nothing right there,
For some people, that might be a lot.
Yeah.
bruh. You know what? I wasn't even gonna put this on here, but I totally off. What up? What up?
What up? What up? What up? What up?
What up, Cuzzo?
Totally off subject for a minuscule second, but I always thought I was a high functioning drunk, which ain't a good thing at all. But I got proof. I got proof the other day, and I was like, "Oh, that ain't good. That ain't good." But he was off. I definitely didn't think that. First of all, y'all know I wasn't a fan of the verses. Really, it just wasn't really a thing for me. Maybe it was the people that was battling that I really wasn't interested in, because I found out the ones that I was more interested in, I stayed. Even though I knew the songs, I stayed and watched just to see what was going on. So with this one, I was already on some. It's not going to be fair. It ain't going to be fair. With Jada against Fab, no disrespect to Fab, but Fab just don't have that catalog. It's just not a matchup between them two. You know, he and don't get me wrong, Fab got some fire tracks. He is a lyricist. Some people might not think so, but he is a lyricist, but I just don't think he on that level. Yeah. I was saying to you, you know, because we talked about it behind scenes. I really think that should have been Jada and Beans. That right there, you know, they had 200. I think they had upwards of 220,000 people watching. Mm-hmm. But if it was him against Beans, it's no doubt in my mind that would have been like 400,000 people watching. Yeah, it's no doubt in my mind. Me personally, you know what I mean. That's just those are just my thoughts. Yeah. Jada won.
Jada would have won against Beans too, though. Honestly,
I don't know about that.
This coming from Mr. R&B.
Yeah, man. I like. Okay. I love some Jada though. For real. Yeah. He a monster.
I don't know, man. I can't say. I listen.
That'd have been a good one though. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
For a fact.
If they went to the mixtapes, he should have had a chance. Who should have had a chance? Who are you talking about specifically?
He probably saying that you know.
Yeah, top 5.
Hold up. Years ago, Fab was top 5? Top 5 in what?
What years we talking about?
He's talking top 5 in his phone.
Yeah, top 5 for your ringtone, probably, right?
Yeah, you know what? He's a lady man anyway, so he probably listen to Fab.
Yeah.
He talking about me though.
I know he is. I know he is. There's only one person he was talking about.
I just picked this dude up. He's in town. I should have brought him over.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, he just came in from Cali. Like, yeah, I should. He'd have just been over here cracking jokes on me the whole time. So go ahead.
Hey, I thought the same thing, BMore. When I watched it the next day, I laughed because Jada was already from the jump was like, "Yo, we're not starting this until we drunk. We feeling tipsy." So his mind was already somewhere else prior to it started. And then he showed up with that banana outfit on. I was like, Jada on something right now. Look,
tell him, Nicole.
We know that. We know that.
We know.
But he said Fab. He said he was talking about Fab. Fab could have had a chance. Basically, he's saying if he did what the features.
The features or the mixtapes, because if you go to mixtapes, man, Jada got some mixtapes for that ass.
So I don't know if Fab pulls out, it comes even closer on that. But Fab got some mixtapes? He definitely do. He got some fire on there. That's why I said I ain't disrespecting Fab. I just think it's a different lane.
Yeah,
just a sidestep in the lane and the type of music they put out.
Yep.
And that's why I didn't think that it could be equal. You know what I mean? Not that, because I know Fab lay down some lyrics. I get that to him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I said it too. Like from the rip, when they showed who was going to be on the verses, Jada and Fab, I was like, that's not a good matchup for Fab
Nah,
because Jada is a monster.
bro.
And later on, once Fab came out of his mixtapes and he started his radio music, put it that way, music that was suited for radio.
Okay.
I thought he kind of left that mixtape era too far back and he couldn't go back to that. But Fab he still got lyrics, you know what I mean? He still got lyrics. But I just think Jada is just I mean, he's just so tight with it, man. From mixtapes, even his radio joints. I just think he was just a little bit more superior.
I don't even think he really went in. So this
he didn't play a lot of joints, right?
So this is a question that I asked Jonesy. Shout out to Jonesy. You know what I mean? You know.
What up, boy?
You know what I mean? Out of the locks, who's your favorite?
For me, it's Jada.
Jada?
Yeah.
Can you say, Lee? Do you listen to them? Like, I don't know if you listen to them.
Tone Loc.
I ain't even trying to get on you. I know you listen to
Tone Loc.
He said what?
Tone Loc.
Young MC.
Yeah.
That guy, huh?
Yeah. I would say it's Jada for real.
Jada? A lot of people say Jada.
Yeah.
I know who you gonna say.
Yeah, you already know.
Yeah.
You
gonna say Styles P.
Styles P.
Yeah.
Styles P.
And I know why. I can see that. I can see why.
Why is that?
I can see why.
Because he shouted us out. That's why.
Man. And he shouted us out too.
Yeah.
He gave us that shout out.
Yeah.
He gave us that shout out almost like a year ago. Big up to Styles P.
Yep.
Styles P was a silent assassin, man.
I like his because I can chew on it later.
Yeah, that's why I said he lurked in the back and he gave you something to really think about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I call him the silent assassin, man.
More times than not, I can catch everything Jada say in the first listen. Styles, a lot of times I'll go back and say, what did he say? And I'm still chewing on it. You know what I mean? Like, oh shoot, this week, you know what I mean? So that's why to me. He's more I think he's more versatile and he can also give you that punch up front too. So that's just me. You know, I know that was a little sidestep, you know. But so Cole Real said Fab was top 5 as far as sales. Bro, we can't go there.
No, we're not going sales.
We're not talking about sales. No, I mean, if any hip hop fan says ranks people by sales, they're automatically out of the discussion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sales should not determine how good somebody is. You know what I mean? Facts. I think that's like to me, that's one of the lowest bars on that.
Yeah. So speaking of the lowest bars in Jada, what's up with that whole situation with Jada Pinkett Smith?
What happened?
Tell him, Troy. Tell him what happened.
See what happened.
You're always leaving something for me.
See what happened. So in the past day and a half, there's an interview that came out.
Yeah.
And the interview was with Angela Yee from the Breakfast Club.
Okay.
And this young artist named August Alsina. Yep.
Yes.
Well, I heard rumors of them two supposedly
having a relationship, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, suppose there's pictures out there of Jada taking them on vacation. So there's pictures of them on vacation, them walking out, whatever, just pictures out there. So during the interview, he mentioned that the relationship between him and Jada was true. And that he gave it his all in those years with Jada. And he felt that right now, if he was to die, he's satisfied with his relationship with Jada because that's how he felt. He's never poured so much love into a relationship until he got with Jada.
Okay.
Now, the relationship was supposedly kind of okayed by Big Willie. Big Willie.
Oh, it wasn't okay.
Big Willie. He okayed it. Big Willie.
Oh, okay. It sounded like he was about to like it was supposedly okay.
Nah, he gave the green light.
He gave him the green light.
I
He gave him
mean,
the
those
green light.
rumors was out there too.
Yeah. So supposedly their relationship. Well, this is what August said. He said their relationship. Yeah, they're married, but their relationship has gone past marriage. Now it's a partnership lifestyle.
Yeah.
Right? So like a life partner. It's a partnership. So he kind of gave it the okay. For them to have a relationship. He was introduced to Jada by their son Jaden.
Okay.
And from there, I guess she was sending like little text messages to him, using her middle name to send text messages to him. And then that's how they kind of got together. August kind of approached Will, was like, yo, can I get with that? You know what I mean? Wifey. And Will was like, cool. Like, I'm good with that.
Approach him. I mean, did she say approach him? Like, is that how that go?
I don't know. That's not where I got from the article and what from the interview. I didn't watch the whole interview, just really that part of the interview.
All right.
So
it wasn't interesting enough? It didn't pull you in?
It was an hour interview. I just didn't have time to watch the whole hour. So I just cut to the chase. I ain't got time for that.
Well, so you read the caption and was like, oh, I gotta.
Yeah, I was like, oh, let me look at this.
Yeah.
Let's see what the boy talking about. I think he's like 27 years old or something like that. So
young boy.
Yeah, young boy. So you guys already know about their open relationship. BMore, since this is the first time you're hearing this, what are your thoughts behind this?
I mean, like what? What am I supposed to think?
I don't know. You tell me.
You already know where I'm at on that.
Well, let us know.
You already know.
I mean, I just again, live. I just don't feel like monogamy is a real thing. I just don't. You know what I mean? I think I just don't.
Were you at Nicole Camp? Where you at?
Uh-oh.
Where you at?
You spoke her
Oh,
up.
there she is. There she is. I knew it. I knew it was coming.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Should invite him to the red
now,
table talk.
From BMore.
Now, yo, check this out.
And that's what it sounded like. It sounded like she turned him out.
But yo, that's my thing.
I mean, how is that supposed to happen? No, think about it. She an older woman. We all know. I'm pretty sure at some time in y'all life y'all experienced an older woman, and as a younger person, they secure. They know what they're doing. You know what I mean? Like it's a whole different experience.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So of course, being 27, yeah, you got turned out.
Agreed.
But my thing is this. I still think he on some old real soft stuff. Why he even putting this out there? Who cares?
So what you saying?
I mean,
he acting
real beta Charlie-ish right now.
He acting real.
Was the question asked though?
It doesn't. That's between him and her. Like what? You already. But listen, Will and Jada. Yeah, everybody kind of know about their open relationship, but they actually never really put it out there themselves.
Come on.
Man. It was. But listen.
Who we fooling?
But that's what I'm saying. That's their business. Why he got to go doing interviews telling their business? You know,
it was always rumored. You know, what I mean, it was always a rumor. It was never them coming out their mouth saying what it is.
Let it stay a rumor. You know,
I agree with you. Don't put if they ain't put their business out there, you don't put their business.
Yeah, because you already know as well as I know. People going to talk about you whether you're doing bad, whether you're doing good, whatever. People always going to have rumors about you, whatever. Hey, that's what you want to believe. Go ahead. That's between them two. I think it's just because I think he's irrelevant right now. He don't really got nothing going on. So let me go do an interview and put this out there, put my name back out there in the public. I mean, look at he over there. He on the interview looking like a character from Bart Simpson. And
is he?
Oh yeah.
You got the drag in that hair.
Yeah, I don't know what that was on his head.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
Come on, man. Come on. It's just people just trying to stay relevant. That's all.
Yeah.
Just trying to stay relevant.
Does he have some new music coming out or something? Like, what's going on?
Recent. I mean, like that's supposed to come out recent.
Yeah.
We asking you, Jay Lee. We asking you.
What?
Does he have some recent?
Nah.
Yeah, some recent.
That's what I'm saying. He kind of irrelevant right now. She said. So
Uh,
Nicole said, "You know what happens when the
you know what
side piece."
happens? Yeah.
What
You know
happened?
what happens when a side piece falls in love?
What
What
happened?
happens?
What,
What
they
happens,
get
Nicole?
salty?
I don't know, Nicole.
I
I don't
think
know
this is a
that.
different situation though, because it's not
I mean, he was the side piece, and he fell in love. Oh, I gave
true.
her my everything, my
True,
all.
but it's a different situation because sometimes that love can't be given back because it's hidden. That ain't hidden, so it could come back. So it's a little different. You get what I'm saying?
He just showed his age. He showed his age.
Who?
I mean, I'm sure Jada gave him her all,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
she went right back to Will.
He definitely was turned out.
Uh, yeah, for
Turned
sure.
out. So let me ask you guys a question.
Go ahead.
Have Have you ever been turned out to the point where you were like, yo, I could die right now and be good because you gave it your all, she turned you out? Has it ever come a time in your life where you felt like you was just turned out, nose wide open?
Who you asking?
I'm asking. Look at. I'm asking that guy right there.
Who?
I'm
Nah,
asking the guy. Yeah, I'm asking that guy right there.
nah, no.
Nah.
Uh-uh.
Think hard. Think hard.
I'm thinking. I ain't never been. I've definitely been in love before, but I've never been so gone that I, I don't think so.
Nah.
I don't think so. I want to say no.
Mm.
I've definitely been in love, but I don't think I've never like because to me, what it feels like you're explaining is a loss of self. You know what I mean?
He said, "Nope."
A big nope, huh? All caps. All caps.
Because he got a heart of cold ice. That's why.
Go ahead, B. Finish up.
I don't know, man. I think I've been wide open before, but I don't know if I've ever been to the point where I'm like, nah, I could die.
What do you consider wide? Like, what do you consider to the point where
Like
you're turned out? Like,
if you
Like how he felt. Like how August felt.
I don't know.
You know?
Y'all need to define
Facts.
gone because plenty of people do crazy things. Yeah. I think we got to define that. I think
What-
we got to
well,
define.
Put that back up, Jay. I didn't see it. Y'all need to define gone. There's plenty of people out there do crazy things.
yeah, that's what we're trying. Yeah.
That's what we're trying to figure out. So when you talk about how he was, I don't know because I didn't watch the interview. So sometimes you gotta get a presence of
Yo, he cries in his sleep and whispers Jada.
no.
Nah,
I mean,
he didn't actually say that, but that's the vibe I was getting.
That's the vibe. That's the
All right.
vibe he was giving
No.
out.
I ain't never
That's the
been
vibe
like
he was giving out.
I
He
ain't
was
never
like,
been-
"Look, if I was to die today, I'm good. Like I
Yeah.
gave him my all in that relationship.
Yeah.
I was totally in love with this woman. Like
No,
totally in love, wide open, in
I
love
ain't
with this
never been
woman."
like that. I ain't
Now,
never-
has a woman ever had you to the point where you were just all day, every day
Acting
thinking
out of
about it,
character.
acting way out of character?
Yeah.
Hold
Dudes
up,
didn't even
man.
know who you were. Like dudes didn't even know who you were. Like who was that dude?
I mean,
That is not BMore over there. I don't even know that guy.
I've had chicks I don't even know had me act out of character. Like, you're not gonna talk to me. So I mean, that ain't nothing. But you know what I mean? Nah, you ain't. I've definitely, like I said, I won't deny the fact that I've been in love. You know what I mean? Definitely felt some type of way. You know what I mean? Branch has been out of character, yeah, but definitely.
Yeah.
I think
So
I don't know if there's a person alive that can say they ain't never been out of character. You know what I mean?
They say ain't no dying over no
Nah.
chocha.
Nah.
No, not at all. How about you, Jay? You got that smirk on your face, that devilish smirk on your face.
I said,
Give me something.
I said I've had one person have me out of character, definitely. No, I actually have a couple. Yeah.
Damn. Oh,
Or my,
you are.
That
You
ain't
are
nah,
emo.
nah,
He's called
nah,
Thomas. He's
nah,
he's
yeah.
bro.
Kenny. He's Kenny
Yeah.
Lattimore. He's all
Well,
of
I'll
them
put it like
wrapped into
this.
one.
That don't
Well,
take a lot though.
of course, I'll put it like this. Of course, my wife, of course, 'cause I've been with her for a long time, so she know how to get me out of character. But
Yeah.
prior to her, yeah, I had one that had me. I don't know, but see, I wasn't as experienced when I met her. I'll put it like that,
Mhm.
and she was very experienced. You know, um,
Older woman. I guess she's older than you, or
nah. She was a
this
stripper.
this.
She was a stripper, so yeah, she was young. But but yeah, she taught me some things, you know, you know.
You thinking, bro?
Yeah. Nah, I'm just saying, you know,
Right.
you know. But yeah, had me doing stupid stuff. But that's the crazy part. Like, I would say this was the one girl at that time where I was just like super, super in love with. Like, I would do anything for her, and you know, she still got on my nerves, but I still was like super crazy in love with her because of the sexual part of the relationship.
Yeah.
But then you know, I started to get older and realizing my worth. You know what I mean? So that's when she got out of pocket. You know, because it was like now I'll put it like this. It got so bad to the point where once I realized I was done with her, I was scared of her. Because I realized how obsessed she was with me. So I had to call my boy over to help me break up with her.
What?
Wait, what? What?
I had to call my boy up, yo,
What?
because I knew how she felt about me.
What she
And
was gonna do? Shoot you?
yo, she always
They
say
sh-
like, if I
Who's
can't be
gonna
with you,
stab you up?
yo, she always said that. Like, if I can't be with
No,
you,
say that
nobody
no
else gonna be to
more.
have you.
Can
Yo,
she
but
beat you? Was
nah,
she big?
no.
All right, why?
She was Puerto Rican, so
Mm.
yeah. So, but yeah,
I know that.
so I literally called him over for backup, like, yo, cause yo, I need you to help me get rid of this shit, yo. And he was a soldier. He came through. He came through.
That's what they're supposed to do, man.
Yeah, yeah. So
That's
So
what
how
they're
about
supposed to
you?
do.
You ain't answer.
he's all
He
been there,
rude.
man. Whatever.
He been here 6 times.
Oh man.
Mm.
Yeah, Troy. How
Troy?
about you?
Yeah.
Oh, he know who she was. He know who she was. Yeah, but he benefited from me with her because I was able to pull a lot of females. So
Oh, so yeah, he was
he benefited.
he was getting them. Yeah, he was getting them.
So he need to go sit down somewhere.
Yeah, he was getting them.
I always have females on deck for him, so he know.
He was
Yeah.
getting them. He was good. Life was good for him.
Yeah. So how about you, Troy?
What that is?
Yeah. He said what?
I
that-
know you was turned
He
down. I know
ducked it
somebody
twice.
had you wide open.
He ducked it twice.
Wide open.
Yeah, man. I had my time, my issues.
He told me that's a thank you.
He said yes, and a
Woo!
thank you.
And they was always bad. But go ahead.
Yeah, I had my issues, man. I had my time. I was young though. You know what I mean? I don't. It's never happened after the age of. Well, yeah. I won't even say that. But I was young, man. You know what I mean? I was open. I was open. I was out of character at times. I was open. I was wide open.
Mhm.
Maybe I was in love, but it may have been puppy love, if that's even a thing. I'm not sure. Well, yeah, I was out of character. I think most people had someone in their life that was like
That brought
that.
him out of character. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I said it's easy.
Is it more a man thing or a woman thing? Like who tends to be more
I don't think it's one side or the other.
Me either.
okay?
It just depends on
It just depends on the whole
that chemistry can make you nuts.
right. I'm about to
You
say
know
that
what?
whole connection.
Yeah.
I think a lot of times that has to do with the balance. And y'all know about this. Sometimes it's more times than not, one person wants the other more than the other wants them. You know what I mean? And that balance.
Why is that?
It just is.
And it's like it can go back and forth while you're in the relationship.
It can.
Yeah,
It can.
you're right.
You know what I mean? But I seen it in a movie one time, but it didn't. At that point, it didn't make sense to me. But the lady was trying to teach, like I think it was like a grandmother trying to teach her granddaughter, like saying, don't go for the man that makes your heart throb. Go for the one that um, that you can sit and talk to, or something like that. Because you'll always be chasing him, and he'll always know that's an imbalance. You know what I mean?
Oh, you see this bull
Uh,
crap? You see this
come
bull
on.
crap?
What movie are we watching right now?
Man,
Nicole, what movie you watching right now?
it's a it's
She
a
on
it's
she
a
on a
fake
Hulu right
movie.
now. Yeah, she on a Hulu right now.
Yeah. She
It's
tripping.
it's
She
a
tripping.
it's a man thing, huh?
It's plenty crazy chicks out there keying cars
Plenty,
up, doing
plenty,
dumb stuff,
crazy
Plenty.
stuff.
accidentally calling his girl. You know, like
Yeah. So
get out of here.
what's the craziest thing that's happened to one of you? Like, what's the craziest thing that happened to you guys?
Ooh, ugh.
Like, think hard. What is the
No, I'm
craziest
gonna let
moment?
Lee because I know Lee got some.
I don't know if I want to put all that out there.
Hey, why not, man? Smoking mirrors uncut.
I know you ain't coming because you be holding sometimes.
We uncut.
You be holding
Oh,
sometimes.
wow.
So, all right, you started off. I say you started off, Drew.
Yeah.
Started off. You tell
No,
us.
I asked the question.
Oh
I
man,
asked the question.
Here we
So,
go.
all right, let's go to BMore because I see Jay beats
Jay,
the sweat
thank
rolling down his forehead.
I got a lot of stories. I don't know which is safe to put on here. But go ahead.
I ain't got no
What you
stories,
got for me,
man.
B?
I ain't got no stories, man.
What's the craziest thing that happened to you? You ain't got to name no names.
craziest thing that happened to me? Like you talking like a female going crazy? Or something?
Yeah, snapping out, or you might have broke up with it, and all of a sudden, you know what I mean? You got Dookie on your dog poop
Oh, I got a story.
on your
I
front
got I
porch.
got
It's
I
the
got a
fire.
safe story.
Never.
I had to fight this girl to get out of her house because she was locking me in there.
Wait a minute, fist fight?
I had to slam her on the ground because she was blocking the door.
Some old British bulldog type shit. Like, what
Nah.
was you doing?
She was a thick chick.
Off the top rope.
She was a thick chick, so she was a little thicker than me, you know. And you know, she was like, "You ain't going nowhere," and I was like, "Huh?
Where was your boy at?
Huh?
Where was your boy at?
No, this is another relationship. This is a whole nother
It
relationship."
don't matter. Where was your
Yeah.
boy at?
Yo, I didn't know that was going to happen. I went over there to break up with her. Like, yo, I'm done with you. And she was like, "Nah, you ain't." So she got in front of the door. So I'm like, all right, what I'm going to do? Her mom's upstairs. And I'm just like, yo, y'all literally picked her up, slammed her on the ground. I'm holding her on the ground while I'm unlocking the door. Right? So I'm literally holding her on the ground, unlocking the door. So then I get out, and she got mad, and yeah, she ran into her laundry room and threw a whole big thing of detergent at my car. So I got out and took it and washed my clothes with. Yo, then she called me. Then she calls me, right? And she's like, yo, my mom said bring my detergent back. I'm just like, yo, yeah, man, oh man. He said tombstone. Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, that's one of my safer stories to tell. But go ahead.
What you got, B-More?
I don't have none. I don't have nothing like that.
No,
I don't have
nothing.
nothing like that. Only thing that ever happened to me one time is some female that used to like me. I was over the house with one of my friends, and some other girls started like flirting with me while I was there, and they fought. That's it. That's the wildest minds get. That's the only one. Ain't nobody stressing over me, bro.
Yeah, maybe.
You know what I mean? What up,
Slick?
Rick?
What's up, Slick Rick?
Yo, Rick.
What's going on, homeboy?
All right, Troy. So go ahead. Dig through your repertoire.
Exactly.
Your book.
I gotta be careful, man.
See. Oh, now 5 minutes ago he was like, "This uncut,
Uncut. Yeah.
this uncut."
Knowing him be still sometimes. Knowing he be still. And we be letting you slide too. Like, all right, he ain't gonna say nothing on that one.
Yeah.
Let me think, man. I wasn't even thinking about answering this question. I was gonna give it to y'all, let y'all answer.
I think I get something.
Damn.
Tell your next
got-
story, Lee, because I know you got
Yeah.
another one.
Yeah, tell one more, and then I'll come. Then come
Nah,
back.
yo,
Then he ready.
I can't think of none right now.
Right now, like,
Nah.
y'all up there.
All right, well, yeah, okay, I got another one. See, y'all got me putting all that stuff out there.
Let's go,
So,
man. Let's go.
All right, so this relationship I was with, the girl, she liked to party a lot. So I was like, all right, if I come home and you're not there, I'm locking you out. So she come home, hanging out with one of her friends, this friend who thought she was a dude. And she banging on the door, let me in. I'm like, nah, man, you done. All your clothes out there on the lawn too. You know, I had them all piled up nicely, you know.
Yeah.
And
This dude, yo.
so she make a lot of noise.
Savagery.
She make a lot of noise and stuff like that. So I was just like, all right, you know, somebody gonna call the cops. So so I ended up opening the door like, yo, what's up? Yo, chill. She's like, let me in. I'm like, nah. So so basically she got in my face. So I pushed her back a little bit, you know. And then her friend got upset about it and punched me in my face. She snuck me.
Ooh.
She snuck me, right? So I'm like, oh, so my girl turned around. She said, "Run! He's going to kill you!" Right? So, I hop on old girl. I chased her down, hop her like, "Yo, you gonna hit me? You gonna get this work, right?" Man, so I'm going after a girl. My girl on my neck hold me back. Yo, it was crazy. So the cops came and they like, yo, what's going on? So I explained the whole scenario. So I pulled the dude to the side and told him what was going on. He was like, yo, I feel you, but you know, she on your lease too. So you gotta let her back in.
You gotta let her in.
I'm like, really? Like, yeah. I'm like, all right. So I did let her back in. But yeah, that was crazy.
So how did that night go?
I don't even remember, man.
Oh, wow.
I really don't. But I stayed with her. That was the crazy part, yo.
Well, the night must have been good afterwards then.
Probably the next day. You know?
Yeah. Y'all broke up over like 12 hours.
I was like a glutton for punishment, you know. I don't know. I don't understand people like that are just like gluttons for punishment constantly. Like, when do you get tired of being in volatile relationships? Like, I learned from her to not be in any more volatile relationships. Like, she liked me to put my hands on her. She wanted me. She wanted to like push them buttons to get that out of me. And people are in relationships like that right now, and they go from relationship to relationship to relationship with people like that. Like, they're attracted to people like that, and I don't get that. Y'all get that? Like,
no, I don't get it. Maybe it's, I don't know. Maybe they've seen that when they were younger,
Yeah,
and they thought that might have been the way a relationship's supposed to go. So
she's like, I think all my females have been crazy. I don't know. I think I was attracted to crazy chicks. Like, they hit it well though. They hit it well.
Or they found something vulnerable in you. Like,
yeah,
I could get that dude.
Yeah.
Look at him. He got his head down. He ain't paying attention. I'm gonna get him.
Yo, you know the crazy part? How I met her. I'm gonna tell you this story too. How I met her. I was out with my boy, right, and we was riding through I think Pennsauken, New Jersey. We out there, and we he see her, he see her, like, she stand out. If you saw her, she stand out. And he was like, yo, she bad. I'm about to go get her. So I'm like, all right. So I'll pull over. He jump out. He rap it to her. He rap it to her for like 15 minutes, her and her homegirl.
Oh, boy, he about to play his boy.
Yo.
He can't defend himself either.
Yo, nah. So he come back and he like, yo, she want to talk to you. I'm like, huh? He's like, yeah, she want to talk to you. And that's how I ended up with her.
And then he was glad he dodged the bullet, huh?
Yeah, I would have been.
I don't know. He never said that.
Oh, okay.
Secretly, I mean, in his mind, he like, yeah, good. I'm glad I didn't get that.
He said, my wife is crazy. Yeah. But ain't nobody scared of her.
Yeah.
I was
scared
like,
of who?
I was
scared
like,
of who? Say her name.
I said, B. Ain't nobody scared of her, but yeah.
I've seen that too.
No, but everybody know my wife. Everybody know my wife. They know she crazy. She crazy.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. All right, Troy. Time it's up, man. It's the game, but let's go.
Man, I really ain't got none, man. I got some
Yeah,
stuff that
stop
I
it,
did
yo. You
stupid
asked
that
a
got.
question. Come on, let's go. Don't tell me you're still thinking. That was a full. He gave you what?
Nah, I mean,
I bought you some time.
Right?
I got stories, but I gotta be careful, man. Like,
It's the past, bro. It's the past.
Yeah, yes. It's over with.
all right. So, what was the question again that I asked? What was the question I asked?
Yo, who went crazy on you, bro? What happened? Who went crazy on you and why? What you do?
So what you did?
Hey, let's hear it. They want to hear it. Give the viewers what they want.
All right, I'll give you one, I guess. Solid trash.
Exactly.
No, I wasn't the one.
Let me hear.
Never did that. Never did that. What was the question? What was the craziest moment?
Craziest thing.
Just a crazy
craziest thing that happened to you.
Crazy time.
Yeah.
Somebody
All
went berserk on you.
All right. Well, all right. I'll give you a quick one. So, came back from college on the break or whatever. Went out to the club with the boys. You know what I mean? Got nice and drunked up, and wound up meeting somebody at the club. Wound up leaving the club, and something happened after leaving the club. I was with somebody. I was with a woman at the time when I met this other woman in the club. So me and her found somewhere to go, and me and her found somewhere to go and had a friendly encounter. I'm gonna say that. So the next day, I didn't know where I dropped my wallet and stuff, right? My wallet and everything, right? I'm calling around, calling my boys up. Yo, where my wallet's in the car? Nah, it's not in the car. I'm calling people that was with us. Nah, I don't have your wallet. My wallet, my MAC card, everything, ID and everything. I can't believe I'm telling this damn story. So, of course, the next morning, whatever, making that phone call, I get a knock at the door. Not even a knock, a bang at the door. Boo, boo, boo. Who the fuck is banging at my door like that? I'm hungover at the moment. I'm hungover. Open up the door. It's my girl, right? She has my wallet, right? I'm like, yo, what you doing with my wallet? In her other hand, she had the condom wrapper in her other hand. So she was like, why was your wallet next to this right here? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I blame it on my boy. Yo, he had my wallet. Right? I'm like, such and such had my wallet. She was like, there's no way in the world you'll let him have your wallet. You don't let anybody have your wallet. Like, no, like for real, he had my wallet. Yo, now she kept a lot of memorabilia of her and our relationship. You know what I mean? Pictures and all kinds of stuff. She had all this shit in like a crate, right? So she's like, bruh, she's throwing this shit at me. Pictures, footballs, shirts, t-shirts, basically beat me with the shit. And all I had to do was take it, man, because I knew what I did, and I knew what I did was wrong. So of course we wound up breaking up, but of course we wound up getting back together later on because I was just smooth like that. But
okay.
But yeah, man, that's one of the crazies, I guess. You know.
Smooth. It wasn't me. All right.
Yeah, I tried it, bro. I tried my damnness, man.
Oh, man.
I tried my damnness, man. But let me break it up real quick.
Go ahead.
So something else about Jada and Will. They had a discussion like a week ago. And the discussion was about about fatherhood, and this came around Father's Day.
Oh yeah. I seen that little clip.
Yeah, yeah. So she asked him a question about what will make a good father. What makes a good father? And he said some things, but he said one thing that was striking to me, and I want to ask you guys and the people that are watching the same thing. So he said this. He said, "Motherhood is the doorway to successful fatherhood." Now, being that he said that, I can understand why he said that. Um, Saying that the mother has a lot of the control over parenting, because most likely she's going to have the child. If you're not in a relationship with her, she's going to more likely have the child. So I understand what he was saying. Um, what do you guys think? Is that statement correct or not? Like, how you guys feel about that statement? BMore, I see you shaking your head. Let's go to you first.
No, and more no. No.
Okay.
I don't.
Why you say that?
I just don't. How is motherhood the doorway to fatherhood? How?
To
In what way?
successful fatherhood.
I would need to
Successful fatherhood.
Fatherhood. What's the difference? Fatherhood is fatherhood. If that's what we talking about. I mean, so no, I just don't agree with that at all. I
So
mean,
why do you
you
not
would
agree
have
with
to
that?
elaborate on that. Like to what exactly is he talking about? How would motherhood be the opening door to successful fatherhood?
He's
How?
saying because she's basically the sole controller, especially if the child is with the mother. He's the
He
sole
didn't say that
controller.
though.
He's the sole controller. She's the sole controller of how that child sees you, how you see that child, how you communicate with that child, and how you have a relationship with that child. So he's saying if she opens up her mind and opens up that doorway, the success for your fatherhood towards your child
I,
will be like a likelihood will be better.
nah, I don't know if he was quite saying that. I mean, I know that's how you took it. I don't know if he was quite saying that, but even with that, I just don't agree. I don't agree. I don't think that has anything to do with it. I'm a father regardless. She can say whatever she want to say about me. I stand on my own 2 feet. You know what I mean? Without even going too deep into that, um, eventually your children are going to see what you are, what you do. You stand on your own 2 feet with that.
Mm,
She can push that narrative all she want. You know what I mean? That's just like it's the same thing when people talk bad about you. They can talk bad about you, and some people it's gonna stick. You know what
mm,
I mean? Some people they're gonna believe it. Some people are actually gonna look at you for who you are. Because
mm.
if it's anything that I learned about this world, your word is your bond. It really is. You know what I mean? Your character speaks for itself. People will see that. So that's
True.
that's just my take on it. I don't agree. He had a lot of jewels in there, and I don't
Yeah.
know. Maybe when I get his age, maybe I will think that. But as of right now, that ain't what I think.
Okay. Jay Lee.
All right, so I'm gonna go to some of what people were saying. So Nicole Coombs said she don't think it applies to within a marriage.
Yeah,
Um,
but yeah, we're not talking about a marriage. We're talking about
right.
a single parenthood.
And Nicole Camp said because a mother has the power to make or break a successful father. Think about all those fathers who are not in their kids' life because of their child's mother. I totally agree
Totally
with
agree.
that. Sandy Berry said maybe he's saying that if women are guiding and nurturing, that the father will follow suit. That's true too.
Yeah, I feel you.
Um, Single mothers raising their children do control the father's role. They do. They actually do.
That is true.
So, and she said perception and role are two different things. I feel like I actually kind of agree with it. I think that perfect example. My wife always makes sure that she always tells me. She always says things like she said she wants my son to be just like me. She always says, "I want your son to be able to do everything like you can do. Have his hands in everything, be able to work with his hands, be able to make money, be able to do a lot of things." She said, "I want him to be just like you."
Mm,
So she always says like she always tries to push him off on me to do things and different things. She takes that role as the mother, but she knows the role as the father as well.
Mm,
And mothers do control that. They have a bit. I mean, they do. Like, so the son gets to see the side of a mother and a father, but like they were saying with like mothers that are single, if they don't push that son off to the father to experience that fatherly role, then they'll never be able to accomplish anything. You know. So I don't know. I just think that mothers do at the end of the day. They do.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with the statement. That's why I kind of
We know. Both of
I mean,
y'all. I'm
yeah.
surprised at you, Lee.
What?
I'm just surprised.
Nah.
I'm surprised you went that way. I'm just surprised.
Yo.
Yeah, I agree with the statement.
Yeah. I mean, it's about knowing your roles, and just in the sense of it all. And a woman can help dictate that.
Help. Of course.
You need that help.
I didn't say you didn't need help, but how do they hold that key? Period. That's what he said. He basically said you ain't doing nothing without her holding that key. Period.
That's definitely for single mothers. That's definitely, she does hold the key.
Yeah.
She holds it.
And when he was talking about the relationship he had with his ex-wife.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how it really all came up.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, like she said, it is a little different in marriages, but there's a lot of single mothers out there, and they dictate how successful that kid is going to be in a relationship with their father. She can close the door. She got the key to close that door on you all day long.
Okay.
You saying that she doesn't?
No, she don't. That's the reason why there's a court system.
Court system don't always work in your favor, bro.
Don't always, but you said it like it was a sure fact. This is what they do. This is what they have, and it's not a fact. They don't always have that. Even if it rolls in their favor 90% of the time, that 10% still means that there's, you know what I mean? I know plenty of people talk to plenty of fathers, you know what I mean, about the situation, what they're going through. I don't want to hear that, boy. You can agree with them all you want. I disagree.
But now he said he's been through it where his baby mom held the key.
He went through it, but that don't mean that is a sure fact across the board, period.
Well, you only can speak from your experience, right?
I just don't agree. Of course.
Like right now, you're speaking from your experience.
Not necessarily just my experience. You know what I mean? Because it kind of was that for me too. But that doesn't happen to everybody. It's not, you know what I mean? And I don't think that holds you back for the type of father that you are. You can still be a good father. They could be doing all the bad stuff they want to do, but that don't mean you're a bad father simply because they not putting you in that right realm. You know what I mean? That's just me. That's how I feel about it. I get it. Me against the world, I feel it.
Now, Nicole said, case in point, she never talked bad about her daughter's father. She wanted to make the decision when she got old enough to see him for herself. He died trying to mend that relationship. However, she was able to decide with no influence from her. Well,
case in point. How's that a case in point?
I mean,
you just didn't, you know what I mean?
She gave her the chance.
But she gave him a chance.
She gave her daughter the chance to mend that relationship. She could have talked bad about her baby father and controlled that whole scenario.
She could have
controlled the whole narrative.
But guess what? Yep. He still would have stood on his own 2 feet.
Yeah, and got bashed by his daughter and his mom and his baby mom.
People take you for what you really are. You know what I mean?
Not if they don't know.
Not if they don't know.
If she's not giving her a chance to find out who you really are, you're going to be scummed like the rest of them.
No, there's a reason why she wouldn't know. And that's my point. There's a reason why.
Because her mom had the key.
No. Okay.
I mean, come on, man.
You don't agree with that?
All you want. Because I went through this, right? So I went through this. Y'all know I went through this, right?
Okay.
So I was there every day. I was calling every day. I was making all my steps. So she could say whatever she want to say the whole time on the side. She can say whatever, but my actions and what I do still stand where they stand.
But you was doing all the steps that you had to do.
That's my point. That's what I'm.
No, I get all that. But you got plenty of fathers doing all those same steps and getting nowhere with those steps.
How are they getting nowhere?
Because the court system is failing them. That's why.
Oh, okay. If we talk about that, yes. I agree with that, but
So-
that doesn't.
yeah.
Okay, but that still doesn't diminish who he is as a father. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, it doesn't.
That's what I'm talking about, because that's what the whole thing said. They hold the key to you being a good father, right?
Mm-hmm.
They don't. You can be a good father whether they talking that trash or not. Period.
Okay.
That's me. Y'all might not agree, but that's me. That's how I feel about it. I'm gonna be there. You can try all that trap stuff you want. Go ahead.
What you got, Jay?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I just know I've heard horror stories where guys have tried everything, and they ended up turning the child against them. And once the child is turned against you, the battle's over.
It's a wrap.
And then you gotta hope that when they get older, that you can sit them down and get them to understand. But there's a certain time period where children are not going to understand, especially when they're under their mother all the time. You know, they're not going to understand. They just, oh, daddy was a bad guy. Daddy was a bad guy. You know, I don't care how hard you try. If the mother turns that child's head, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
It doesn't matter, especially if she got a way to stop you from seeing your child, because everybody didn't live great lives. Let's just say he got felonies, he got this, he got that. Mm-hmm. She can use that against you in the court. So I don't care how hard you try to be with your child, you are not going to be able to see your child.
Okay, but seeing your child isn't the only thing. And that's what I was just saying before that. You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't see my kids every day. Mm-hmm. But what I did do, I called them every day. Every day.
Because she allowed you to answer the phone and be on the phone with them.
That is true.
That's what we're trying to say. That woman is controlling
I get
everything.
That, but that's just
I know his story. I know his story. I'm telling you. It was some evil stuff going on there.
Bro, I'm not saying that don't happen. All I'm trying to say is the original statement that you can't be or that diminishes you as a father. I just don't agree with that. I don't, you know what I mean?
It doesn't diminish you. No, we never said it diminishes you.
Well, that's what was the statement originally saying? That you can't be a good father.
No. Is that what he was saying, Troy?
What, the statement that Will Smith said?
Yeah, no, he never said that.
No, he never said that.
What is he saying? He's saying they hold the key to you being a good father.
He said successful
father. Okay, so they hold. I still don't agree with that. I still don't agree with that. But that's just me.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Right. Well, I like to give a shout out to the children of my mother. She allows me to be a father. She allows me to discipline the kids, talk to them about serious issues, and she allows that. She allows me to be a father. And I do appreciate that. I'm sure your wife does the same thing. B, I'm sure your significant other allows you to do the same thing. So shouts out to the people that we're with.
We were blessed.
We're blessed. We're blessed with good women. And they allow us to be fathers and show our true spirit in our fatherhood ways. So shouts out to them. One more question before we get off. Again, talk about a little bit about fatherhood. I love to talk about that issue, especially with you two gentlemen. Stand-up guys. So let me ask you this. Can fathers provide the same quality care that the mothers can?
Now, what you mean by quality care? Like
this being a nurturer?
Most definitely.
All those quote-unquote motherly qualities.
Most definitely.
Can men do the same type of thing and raise a successful human being?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, that's not even a question.
Yeah,
okay.
It's nice. It's nice having a female, especially with girls. Like,
right.
There's certain things I know for a fact that I didn't even like washing my daughter when she was little. Honestly, I felt weird. Like,
felt weird. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I told my wife after the first time, I said, I really don't like doing this. It's just weird, you know. Yeah. And she understood, you know. So I think it's nice having that female there to pick up the slack in certain areas.
Right.
But on the same note, yeah, we can do all of those things, you know.
Yep. Good. B, how about you?
Yeah, most definitely. I don't think that's synonymous to a man or a woman. I think if you love your kids, you're going to be able to give them what they need. Point blank.
Regardless, right?
Regardless.
Yeah, regardless.
Definitely,
Um,
we do know that. I do feel, I do feel that women are more nurturing, and I just think that's one of those things. But I do believe also, like I said, that can come
yeah,
from both sides. I know
yeah.
some moms that are more strict than the dads. You know what I mean? Like
That's
my
my
mom.
household.
Yo,
My
my
household.
mom told me. My mom was like,
Dictatorship, boy.
my grandmom was the one that was strict, and my grandfather was the one that was like, like, yeah, do whatever you want to do for right now. So, you know what I mean? Sometimes those rules always, that's why, it can switch. So,
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yep. Before we,
How do you
I'm
feel,
just
Troy? How do you feel about that?
yeah. What's,
about what I just asked.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, I've seen it done in my family, where my uncle lost his wife, and he had to take over that leadership role as now the nurturing father, where he really wasn't that, and it was a characteristic that he had to develop, and he developed that characteristic, and he raised great people. Um, right now, my big brother is going through that right now. He
yeah,
just lost his wife, so he has to make a transition to what he now has to become with her not being there anymore. So he's going through that right now, and he's strong enough to do it. So I've seen it done. It can be done, and I do believe in that. Now, when you guys became fathers, right? How did fatherhood change you guys, as far as thinking wise, brain
Mm.
wise?
you
How
sure
did
you
that?
want to go through this?
How did that change you? Like, what were you like prior to that, and then how did it change you? Jay?
Mm.
Most definitely a woman. All right, so can we bring up um Nicole Camp, and then we're gonna bring
Oh
up
yeah,
Nicole
yeah, yeah. Okay,
Thomas.
before we get to that, yeah.
Yeah. What
So
was?
she said that she may be interpreting the question wrong because she will never be able to be a father, and she feel like a father would never be able to be a mother. Um, and Nicole Coombs is saying, are y'all saying a woman can raise a boy to be a man? No, no. Okay, that's a good point.
You know what?
That's
I
not what
got
we're
it. I
saying.
got to buck. I got to buck that system a little bit. I'm a push back. I'm gonna push back on that.
Both of us are gonna push back on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna push back
Well,
on that.
well,
I mean, we had male influences in
male
our in
influence.
our yeah in our lives,
Mm,
but that dominating personality was our mothers. That
yeah,
was that dominating personality.
yeah,
So,
yes.
and I always say to my mother, "You did an excellent job raising me. An excellent job raising me. You couldn't have
Oh,
done it any better." I tell her all the time.
bro, you
So
just you hit me just then.
yeah.
You hit me
So
just then. I got chills because, like you, man, I'm talking about every day. The older I get, I look at the things that my mom did for me, raising me and my older brother. I mean, she had help definitely from her
yeah,
mom and dad. But Lord knows,
yeah,
sheesh, you talk about a strong woman
yeah,
raising two boys in Baltimore City, and both of us are still alive to this day and successful to some extent. You
yeah.
know,
But I
so
will say this: I think the absence of your father made y'all better men
I
I would
because
agree.
agree with that.
because
I agree.
he gave y'all an example of what not to be.
I agree. I agree.
So
I would agree with that.
it can either go one way or the other. I know a lot of guys out there that fathers ain't there and they end up turning to pieces of crap because they
Mhm,
didn't have that guidance because their mom wasn't as strong to guide them.
mhm,
So y'all were blessed by having a strong mother. Definitely, hands down.
definitely.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
definitely agree. Definitely agree
yeah,
with that. Definitely agree with that.
yeah.
So
But no, but I don't think you misunderstood. Well, you kind of did misunderstand the question a little bit, Ms. Camp. Um, Basically, what we're saying is, uh, can a male raise his kids and as good as a woman can raise their kids? Is what we're saying. Does he have the attributes? I think that's mostly what we're saying. Not,
yeah,
hey, a man raise just a woman and teach her all that other stuff. You know what I mean? Because I think we know that certain things we're just gonna fall short on, And I also think, on the other hand, a mom raising a son is just going to be some stuff that she falls short on because she just can't understand that part. It's
Yeah.
just not being a man,
Yeah.
or So, and I was just thinking about this the other day, Troy, and Lee, because both of us have sons. Man, my son is about to go out into this world. Um, he'll be heading to college soon, and I already know I have a older daughter that already finished and graduated college. She's already out, and of course that was a definitely proud moment. But I just want to know, do y'all talk to your sons a little different? Um, because I know I have, and I was thinking about it the other day. I'm trying to prepare him for a world um, that might try to chew you up and spit you out,
Yeah.
um, as a black
Hmm.
man.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to teach him and talk to lessons his whole life, and I don't know. It's just a different feeling sending my son out into the world. A child, period, is a big thing, but something different because I know. I think it's maybe because I know that weight that might be on him. How about y'all? Do y'all talk to your sons different at all?
I talk to mine as much as possible, and I give him little tidbits, just to like. I know he wonder why I do things and say things the way I do, but it's preparing him for the future. Perfect example. One time he was out with the neighborhood kids, and they was like they was throwing rocks at a house. Now he wasn't throwing rocks, but he was there.
Hmm.
And of course I yelled at all the kids, but I pulled him to the side. He was like, "But Dad, I wasn't doing nothing." I'm like, "You got to understand in life, you always gonna be guilty.
Yeah.
In the eyes of if the police come out there, you guilty, whether you was doing it or not. You go to jail just like everybody else. So you got to learn to disassociate yourself from certain people. So
Yeah.
it's little things you put in their heads to get them to understand like this life is no joke. This life is no joke, and one bad mistake could alter your life for the rest of your life.
Yep.
You know. So yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
I'm the same way. I always give my son little nuggets, little jewels to think about. You know what I mean? He's he's now 14 years old.
Mm,
I've always given him little nuggets here and there for him to think about for himself because you want them to be independent thinkers. You don't want them, be
definitely.
controlling. You know what I'm saying? So you always try to give them little nuggets to think about. The friends you hang with, the people you talk to, even to the way you dress and associate with adults. You want to present yourself in a certain way. So you always want to try to give them certain nuggets because these dudes are about to go out in the world, by themselves, college, jobs, stuff like that. So you want to try to raise responsible, free thinking human beings. You know what I mean? And being black males, it could be a hard life. It could be a hard life. So I mean, I think we're doing our part to change the narrative. We've been doing it for a long time. So we
Now,
just
now,
got to keep throwing those nuggets in there.
now, as far as dating, how do y'all feel as though are you gonna raise your son to like find that one girl and secure her, or are you gonna raise him to you know play the field a little bit to get like how do y'all think like if he came to y'all on that level, what would be your advice?
Here you go with that. Here you go.
I'm just saying,
Take
it's
life as it comes. I never
Yeah.
really thought anything like I never really searched that out. You know what I mean? Because it just never presented itself with me and my oldest son as of right now. So um, it was never really any lessons towards that. But I would just tell them play the field, of course.
of course, of course.
Of course, Stiz, we know. You didn't even have to say it. We was already thinking that you were thinking that, Stiz.
I would tell them take life as it comes. You know, and be a man of your world. Try your best to be a man of your word.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree
yeah,
with those. Yep, I agree with those. Yeah, we've never had that
man.
type of conversation. Man, we we've never really had that type of conversation. I mean, I say little things here and there. I think he gets a little bit uncomfortable talking about that stuff. But hopefully one day he'll get a little bit more comfortable. We can really sit down and have that real talk. Like I said, I throw little nuggets at him here and there, but
Mhm.
it's just
That's
uncomfortable
what it
for him.
was too. Yeah, I think that's what it was too. But and I don't push. Like if you
Yeah,
come,
yeah,
come to
yeah.
me.
Yep,
You know?
yep, exactly.
Now, Dawn said, what would you want your father to tell you at that age now? Um,
I have no idea. I couldn't even tell you. I couldn't even tell you.
it's a
Yeah,
tough one. It's a tough one because you don't want him to get stuck with the wrong girl.
What did your father tell you, Lee?
My father
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
tell me much of nothing.
He probably said, "Yo,
Nothing.
fine." He said, "Probably said, fine one, lock it down."
Because my father's been with my mom since they were 16 years
That's what I'm
old.
saying. He probably like,
Oh,
"Yo, find it and lock
So
it down."
it's, but it's like it's different levels to this. It's like it's hard. It's hard because I know my son is a lot like me. When I say like my wife tells me all the time, like he is literally a mini me. Um, so he's a very emotional dude. He's a very emotional dude, and he's very in tune with his emotional side. Like
that's
he
good.
he knows how to come in and make a woman feel good. He'll tell my wife little things like, "Oh, you look real pretty today, mom." Like he compliments. He knows how to get on your good side. So, and I think that he will hook a woman real fast.
Yeah,
So I feel like I don't want him to hook the wrong woman because I did hook
right.
quite a few of the wrong women growing
Mhm.
Yeah,
up, wasting
yeah,
years.
Life lessons though, right?
yeah. That's part of life. That's part of going through it. That's his. So your
Yeah,
your sons, yeah,
I mean it is, it's a part of life lessons.
Player,
yeah,
player.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
It's part of
but
life. You just and I've said this before when we talked about when baby girl went off to college. We talked with Jay's baby girl going off to college. It was like we just
Mhm.
hope that those life lessons that you taught in the household will
Yeah.
yeah.
go with her. You know what
Now,
I'm saying?
now, and even perfect example, even with her boyfriend, she wanted to go to Philly to hang out with him for his birthday and his family, the whole nine. And she told me, and I was like, all right, but I felt some type way because she was driving up there. So I told my wife, I said I'm about to say something to her. I said because I feel as though a man don't let a woman drive long distance to be with him. Like no, I don't believe in it. I don't believe you make sure that she gets home safe at all times.
Mm.
You make sure she gets home safe. I don't care if I gotta drive 2 hours to come get you and take you back home. You're not driving to come see me. To me,
Yeah.
I think it's a lot of soft dudes that let women take so much control that they don't know how to be women. So I told her how I felt. She told and my wife and she told him, and he apologized. And he
Mm,
said, from now on, I'm gonna make sure she gets home safe at all times.
yeah. I mean, if I've always if someone's driving long distance to see me, they're going to be there. Like you're not leaving the house and going back, driving 45 to an hour back home.
Exactly.
So
Exactly. I'm
you
sorry.
was born in 1920s.
Hey, 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 you gotta value that woman.
Bro, you don't
So
value
so
her
you gonna let your daughter drive some long distance in the middle of the night? Like nah,
in the
man, come
middle of the
on.
night.
I
Why,
mean,
why,
I mean,
why became
she.
middle of the night?
No, I'm saying she drove out there like 8, 9 o'clock at night. Like
You
That's
just don't want her
different.
driving back
But
home
you
at like 2 in
I
the
don't
morning.
want her driving back home.
that's that's different.
What's
You ain't
different?
say
Yeah.
that. I
What?
think that's different. Like you said, you wouldn't let them drive to you. Period. I'm like, yo, if it's 12
Nah.
noon and they drive an hour there and stay till 5 and drive an hour back, you're not gonna let them drive. Like I get what you're saying. Let
As
them.
a man, you make sure she's taken care of. That's how I feel.
Okay.
You make sure she good.
All right.
It goes a long way.
That's if you like her. That's if you like her.
Facts.
So
Facts. I
you
mean,
might, yeah.
that's a whole different story.
Memory is not
That's
that
a whole
good.
different
She
story.
You
eating it.
starting something
She
up.
eating it up. She
You
eating it
starting
up.
something up.
You just won a lot of points just now.
What?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
but that's how I always been though, man.
Okay, I'm just
That's
saying.
how I always been.
That's
Which
all.
is probably why I always had crazy female. But still, like it's
Yeah.
nah, man.
Yeah.
You do that too, Troy?
Yeah, if they're driving about 45 to an hour, depending on the time, Yeah, you stand with me. You're not driving back.
No,
So
no,
there's
no.
way.
You're going to pick them up, bring them
Say,
back, then
say,
take.
say what?
That's what he's.
No. Say
I,
what?
I,
What'd you say?
I mean, I don't know. I was just checking. Maybe it's just me. Maybe
I
maybe
mean,
it's
hey.
I don't know. See, like the claps. We know that's for you. We know that's for you.
Mhm.
That guy.
Yo, I'm just saying.
that guy in the corner. Hey, but yo, we're past our limit.
Yeah,
Another great session.
yeah.
Thank you for everyone who listened and watched and commented. We definitely do appreciate you, Nicole. We love your comments. We definitely
We do
appreciate you
appreciate
watching us.
We gotta have her on too one of these
Yeah,
days.
yeah. Well, yeah.
She
Yo,
gonna
hit
be,
us up in the inbox. Hit us up in
ready?
the inbox.
huh? What you say?
I said, tell her to hit us up in the inbox. I'm
Oh
sure
yeah,
she's
yeah,
ready.
yeah.
Sure she's ready to go.
Mhm.
But yo, we like to leave
Have
this
both.
podcast.
Hold on, pause. Have both Nicoles on at the same time. That
Oh,
that
good.
would be a problem.
Good lord. Good lordy.
That would be a problem.
Good lordy.
Man.
So at the end of the podcast, we always like to have the last call, the final thoughts. I'm gonna give final thoughts to my man BMore. I see he got a lot of stuff on his mind. So BMore, give us those last thoughts, homeboy.
All right. My last thoughts is this is a point, I guess, where it's contention for us. My thing is this. I understand you going as fathers, if you're not with the child's mom, you're going to be possibly run through the ringer, right? Never give up. Do whatever it is that you have to do to be in your child's life and do what you have to do. Whether it's through courts, anything, don't matter. Whether you have to buy, your child a secret phone so you can talk to them. I'm not saying it ain't hard. I'm not saying it ain't horror stories out there because I know of them. I've heard them all. But by all means, never give up because, if you care about that child, eventually all those things that you do, all those things that you tried to do is going to come out. They're going to see it. So that's my take on that.
Appreciate you, homeboy.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, homeboy. Hey, if you guys like what you see here, please share this page, like the page, hit us up on our Instagram, Smoke and Mirrors Uncut. Like the page, share the page, hit us up on YouTube, hit us up on any podcast platform, catch up on the latest and greatest episodes. And I think we up out of here.
Yeah,
appreciate us.
And if they got any questions that they want us to answer,
always hit us up. You can Instagram us. You can do anything you want. You know what I mean? Ask us questions. We'll comment on some stuff. We'll control BMore as much as we possibly can. I know times it gets out of control, but
you know what I mean.
We'll try to reel him in when we need to. You know,
if you appreciate us, please holler at us. Tell us you love
Absolutely.
us. Tell us, you know what I mean. You appreciate because we're not hearing or everybody doesn't participate. So we like to hear from you.
We love the participation for sure.
Yeah, we do. We love that.
Yeah.
So we thankful for those that do. All of
absolutely,
y'all.
Absolutely. We only go as far as you guys take us.
That's true.
We only go as far as you guys take us. So
True
please join the movement, share it, go on this ride with us. All right. One love. We'll see y'all next time.